Alright, so today we're going to be taking a closer look at the Pitaka Aramid fiber case for the Pixel 10 Pro XL. I got the Pixel 10 Pro XL here in the porcelain color, and this is the XL variant, but this case is available for the Pixel 10, Pixel 10 Pro, and the XL, as well as the 9 series from the previous year. This is a Aramid fiber case, so it's kind of a carbon fiber type weave. Super lightweight, it says 19.8 grams, which is crazy light. 1 millimeter thin, which is barely anything, and MagSafe compatible with magnetic rings. So we'll check out how strong those are and how those work. So let's open this up and check it out and put on the Pixel 10. We just slide it out here. It's a pretty nice presentation. We got some paper pamphlet in here, probably some warranty and installation information. Pop it out of this tray. There you go. It's super thin. Wow, it feels like I'm barely holding anything. It's hard to explain. It feels like I'm holding a piece of paper. That's pretty insane. Let's take a look here. You can see the MagSafe ring there. This year, the Pixel 10 series did have the Qi 2 wireless charging MagSafe type magnetic rings on the back. So now the Pixel phones, they call it Pixel Snap, is now compatible with MagSafe, iPhone MagSafe accessories. So there's tons of new mounts, chargers, cases, accessories, wallets, and all that to go on it. And if you want to utilize that new feature, you need to get a case that also has the magnetic rings, because these do not work very well through cases. So you have to get one magnets on the phone and on the case in order to get it secure mount or charge on these things. But you can see that here they do have the alignment ring here, which is fantastic. That helps prevent the rotation of accessories on the back, like wallets. All right, let's pop it on the phone and see how it fits. Super easy to snap in. That was really quick, very easy, not too aggressive or anything. And you can see right here, let's take a look at that. That's pretty clean. So what Pitaka does is they put a metal ring around the camera lip here. It's a aluminum ring. It does protrude higher than the camera here, so when you put the phone face down on a table, the camera visor itself is not touching the table. So this will scratch the case instead of the phone camera. So that is really good to see that it's got a good lip on it for good protection and all the way around. The branding on the bottom here, very minimal, simple, not very loud at all. In some lighting, you can't even see it. Here's the volume and power button. You can see it's kind of got a square rectangular cutout. And it is recessed 1 millimeter in from the case. And I haven't had any issues with scratching on these all open parts with some of the cases like this I've had in the past. And if we go down to the bottom, Pixel 10 series this year has got rid of the SIM card. Now has dual speakers, so you can see that the cutouts perfectly align around those speakers. And also a really large charging cutout there as well. So it should be great compatibility with different size charging heads, so you won't have compatibility issues getting it plugged in all the way. Nothing on the other side, just a clean Aramid fiber look. And on the top, just a single cutout for the microphone. Also, it has a good grip. In my experience with these cases, the grip does increase over time. So I've had one on my Pixel 9 Pro XL for 1 year, and it did get grippier over time. So right now it's kind of soft, but over time it wears in, it breaks in, it gets grippier for sure. Something that does concern me is I don't see any cutouts on the left and right edges. So let's see how hard it is to get on and off. Usually those help the case flex when getting it off. Usually what I do is I press from the camera visor on the back while pressing on the top edge. Oh, it's a little tough. Okay, it popped out. And then I press from the visor in the back. Okay, not too bad. That was actually about as easy as others that do have those types of cutouts on the top. So pretty easy, pretty easy. And put it back in, super easy to put back in. All right, so let's take a closer look at how, I have a Anker MagSafe charger here. So let's see how it works and how strong the magnets are on the case. There you go, you can see the magnets stuck on there pretty well. Oh, they're really strong. I'm shaking the whole phone. It's not even rotating. Oh yeah, so between I think the phone and the case's magnets, this is strong. Oh yeah. Yeah, very, very strong magnets. You definitely could put this on a car mount and you wouldn't have any problems with this flying off of the mount whatsoever. Love to see that. Also, no rotation on this one, so it does rotate. Yeah, this is the this is an Anker charger. I'll talk about it a little bit at the end of the video if you want to stick around. But yeah, the magnets, super strong. Wow, that's really good. Let's see how it compares to without the case. See if there's any strength difference, because they might be stronger on just the phone. It feels about just as strong. I think it might actually be a little stronger with the case. Yeah, that's a strong. I think these might be stronger than the ones in the Pixel Snap. That's actually really impressive. Pop it in there. This is the Pixel 9 Pro XL, and I have the Thinborn case for this one. Thinborn. This is just another Aramid fiber case brand. They kind of were one of the first to jump on this on the market. And a few things that they do different. You can get the Thinborn, which will be the exact same design as this one. You can get it for the 9 series. So I'm just going to show you this one, and then you can determine if you want to get it for the 9, or even if you get it for the 9, or even if you have a 10. But what Thinborn does differently is that they wrap the case, the Aramid fiber case itself, is one piece wrapping up around the camera ledge. So it's fully wrapped up and around and protected. So when you put it down, it's not touching the visor. Pitaka instead does a metal aluminum ring around the outside, rather than the Aramid fiber case itself wrapping up and around. So they're definitely different looks. You can see there, this one's a little bit more seamless. This is a little bit more of a wrap type full protection. But this is much grippier, the Thinborn, but that's because it's 1 year old. It felt just as slippery as this when I got it. So they really do break in. But this is about 13 months of use, and the material itself is like day one. It held up well, like fingerprints, everything has been awesome. It's not weathering, it's not falling apart. It's great. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that the Thinborn cases for the Pixel 10 will look just like this. They haven't changed the design of any of this. It's all exactly the same. So you should, if you do pick this one up, Pixel 10, it shouldn't be too different at all. But overall, this is a great case. I'm really liking the feel of it. Good feel. Do like the camera visor. It's a little bit more of a refined look. So that's the review of these two cases. Links are in the description for both of these, for iPhones, Samsung, Pixel 9, Pixel 10. So if you want to pick one up for yourself, go for it. But if you stuck around to the end of the video, because I said I was going to mention the MagSafe charger, this is that. So I have the links for this in the description as well. This is a Anker MagSafe charging accessory for iPhones, but now Pixels have Pixel Snap. You can use any iPhone MagSafe accessory on the Pixels natively, even without a case. So this is a really cool little piece. It has basically two accessories, so you can get it with or without a 45 watt brick. This is the 45 watt brick, or you can just get it with a cable, no brick, provide your own brick. It's about $10 less. But yeah, it has a nice little, as you saw earlier, really strong magnets on it. So basically if you had this at your desk, it just holds your phone very nicely up, charges it, displays it. You can even have an always on clock play on here and use it as an alarm clock. And then it also has a charging pad on the bottom here for headphones. So I got some Technics AZ100 headphones here in a little brown leather case. These have wireless charging, and I've had no problems at all popping this onto the charger. So basically when you have it at a desk or on a nightstand, you can charge both at the same time, like this. So you can do the phone and the earbuds all at once, and they all charge through one USB-C in the back with the 45 watt brick. I really do like this thing. I enjoy it, and now that Pixel Snap is on the Pixels, it works even better now. It's even stronger of an attachment with the magnets in the Pitaka case. So this is a great accessory. Links in the description if you're interested. I also have a less expensive option. But really any MagSafe accessory is going to work well with the magnets on these phones. Spigen Glacier Fit screen protector for the Pixel 10 Pro XL. I'm just kind of reviewing some products here just in the video for those of you that stuck around. But this is just a super easy tempered glass screen protector to install. It has been on this phone the entire video, But you can see here, it goes right up to the edges. Super clean. Little notch cut out the top there for the speaker. Bottom here, right up to the edge. Super easy. No bubbles. Very easy installation. And I'm just going to preview this. Basically, how it comes is that you get like a pad that you can put the phone on. The camera visor goes here. And then basically what you do is you just clean off the screen, get rid of the dust with all the stickers and supplied material. Then you just peel off the back of this, and then you just place it down on the phone. I have the case on it, so it's not going all the way, but place it on the phone, you press like this, peel it off, lift it off, and it's a perfect installation with this plastic tray. I've had this on the Pixel 9 as well, and I've had zero issues with them bubbling, stuff getting trapped underneath, them coming off, no issues whatsoever. These things are just awesome. And the fingerprint reader, if you're wondering about that, that does work perfectly. And it's facing up, so it's not seeing my face. This is just the finger. Oops, I missed, I can't even see it. Yeah, super quick. It works flawlessly. No issues with the fingerprint reader. So it's actually harder than you would think to find a glass screen protector that doesn't impact the read speed at all on the fingerprint reader, and this is one of them. I've had this exact same one on the Pixel 9 Pro XL for 13 months. So this one's 13 months of use. And you can see it's still completely flawless. No scratches, just fingerprints. This is about as bad as it gets for fingerprints. But no issues whatsoever with it peeling, bubbling, popping off, drying out, nothing like that. This is over a year of use. So yeah, definitely recommend these screen protectors. They're a little expensive, about $10 per. It's a 2-pack for 20 bucks. Link in the description if you're interested. But I thought I'd showcase that as well because I'm really happy with it and thought I should share with you guys. Overall, this is a really nice case. Super lightweight, good grip. It's a good mix between feeling like your phone doesn't have a case while also getting scratch protection, visor, camera protection for face down or back down. And then the MagSafe rings as well. You really can't beat these things. They're really awesome for people who just want a minimal feel. But anyways, that's been all. Thank you so much for watching and taking a look. And like I said, the links will be in the description for this case, the phone, the charger, screen protector. Everything I mentioned will be in the description. So if you want to pick one up, just go head down there and pick one up with the links provided. But yeah, anyways, that's been all. And I will see you in the next one.